Tonight, a local couple is still searching for answers after their baby was seriously hurt while in the care of their nanny.
Prosecutors can't say for sure what happened, so no charges were filed. KCAL 9's Kristine Lazar tells us they are now on a mission to make sure other families take precaution before hiring a nanny of their own.
It's your brother.
When Holton Weingrad was born, he completed his family. They already had a little girl named Stella and now a baby boy. Life felt pretty close to perfect for his parents, Eric and Angela.
I didn't think that I would ever love him like as much as I love my daughter, and then it was like, this is my man.
When their baby boy was 11 weeks old, on the Friday before Christmas last year, the Culver City couple finally decided to leave him in the care of their nanny, who had been with them and had watched their daughter for the past 2 years. But she had never watched Holton alone until this day. The couple went to the mall to buy Holton a Christmas outfit.
We were no more than 7 steps into Nordstrom when her phone rang.
It was the receptionist from their apartment complex. She was frantic.
Your son isn't breathing. He's on his way to the hospital, UCLA, right now. You should go there.
When they arrived, Holton was in a hospital bed, crying uncontrollably.
He's not acting right. He was making these weird guttural sounds, and his eyes were rolling back, and he was clenching his fist.
Doctors determined Holton, not even 3 months old, was having seizures.
The next time we saw him, he was completely unconscious. He looked like a science project. He had wires all over him. He had a breathing tube. He had missed scars. It was the worst sight of my life.
The doctors would come in and they would say, he's really bad, and we would just not, I would just not hear it. Like, I was like, no way, he's like, doctors don't say that. They go, everything's gonna be fine.
No one should have to, no one should have to see their kid like that.
When Holton came into the hospital, he had a cracked skull, a traumatic brain injury, and had temporarily stopped breathing. The couple's nanny came to the hospital a few days later, and this is what the Weingrads say she told them.
She says that she left our son on the couch, and that when she left the room, she heard a bang, and when she came back out, he was on the floor, and he was crying, and she picked him up to soothe him, and as she rocked him, he just stopped breathing.
The nanny was questioned by police, and after a 9-month investigation, the DA decided not to press charges against her, despite the fact that the family believes the nanny was negligent. Holton's injury, for now, has been ruled an accident by police.
Can't track, can't hold things, can't hold his head up. He's almost a year old, can't roll over, can't sit up, isn't comforted by our voices. When we hold him, it's like he doesn't know he's being held. And what's that?
Now the family is on a mission to keep this from happening to other children.
My advice to parents is to be diligent, is to put cameras up, is to not be afraid to let your caretaker know, like, I'm watching you.
Before hiring a nanny, child experts say parents should request a birth certificate, social security card, and a driver's license or state ID, and confirm that all the personal information matches. Confirm the home address with a utility bill. Ask for recent references and call all of them. Visit the home of the references to confirm they actually have kids. Do a criminal background check, and ask the caregiver to sign a waiver that you can run their name at the local police department's records department to see if they've ever been involved in an investigation.
I'm a parent, I'm hiring a nanny, and I go to this list and I see that this woman was involved with an injury with an 11-week-old child. His skull was cracked, he mysteriously stopped breathing. I'm probably not going to hire her, and that may save my child's life.
Happy birthday to you.
Holton Weingrad turned 1 earlier this month. His parents threw him a joint birthday party with his now 3-year-old sister. Family members took turns cuddling and holding Holton. Unlike most 1-year-olds, he is nowhere near being able to walk, but he is alive.
Our son is never going to be the man who he was born to be. Can't happen. But I believe he's now going to be someone he's meant to be, meaning I believe he's going to be someone who inspires change in this world.
In Culver City, I'm Kristine Lazar, KCAL 9 News.
It is so difficult for parents because, the nanny was with the family for 2 years already, watching their other daughter.
With their first child.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Wow.
It's hard to say what happened, but it's also tough to leave your child in the care of someone else, No matter who it is, it's always in the back of your mind. But Holton's family is hoping to inspire other families dealing with traumatic brain injuries.
Yeah, they've actually started a Facebook page and now has more than 8,000 followers. You can find a link to the page on our website at kcal9.com.